So, hey y'all, today's video is going, oh, I sound country. Today's video is going to be a little different, a little setup from how I usually do it. We're going to be talking about focusing on getting, achieving your goals, getting to where you want to be in life and all that, and not letting people distract you or stuff distract you from doing that and achieving that. And alright, let's just get into this video. So we're gonna be referencing to this old bad boy right here, my little high school diploma. I don't know if you can see it all the way, because I don't know if the screen's focused, but yeah, that's my high school diploma. The reason why I'm talking about that is because when I was in high school, I honestly, was not focused on what was important. I was very focused on trying to find me a boyfriend, trying to hang out with my friends, trying to do everything but focus on what was important. Like the thing that I was most really in tune with was choir, because I loved choir class. But yeah, I just I was very focused in choir. I was very focused in PE for the few years that I had it, because I'm very well. I can't be as active as I was then right now, but before all this accident stuff happened, I was very active. Like a beast at football. I can rollerblade. I can run well. I could run real fast. I'm not the best at basketball, but you want to play football? We can do that. You want to play a little soccer? We can do that. A little kickball? We can definitely do that. Like I just I just like to be active. But all right, so anyways, on to the important part. I was not focused on my schoolwork. I was letting all these extra points assignments and oh, reading logs and all this stuff like passing me by. Like I was not focused on school. I was not focused on grades until it got late. I don't know if y'all saw the date on there, but I got my diploma late, even though I have it, which is still good. I got my diploma late because I was so busy focused on everything else. I was so busy focused on what this boy thinking. Is he looking at me? Do he like me? Or how is my stuff going in choir? Did I make it to stage? Did I sound good? Was my voice on key? Or is my friend gonna be at school today? We gotta talk about this, we gotta talk about that. Or something. It was always something, but it wasn't important. It was never like what am I gonna do to improve my grades? What am I going to do to improve my focus? What am I going to do to make sure I stay focused? What am I going to do to make sure I walk the stage? I didn't even get to walk my high school graduation because I um I let myself get distracted. I let myself procrastinate. I let myself think that time was gonna wait on me. And time don't wait on nobody. Time gonna keep going whether you do what you do or not. Time gonna continue on whether you here or gone. So you really have to focus and really do like everything that's needed to finish what you need to get done. Like, and when if you have a goal, you can't just continue to talk about it and expect it to come about. You can't say I'm manifesting it and thinking that you praying about it and you repeating it and writing it down and doing all this stuff is gonna make it come to you. It's not. You have to really you have to really put in the work. You have to really put in the work. You gotta want it and you gotta make sure you stay consistent about it. Because yeah, sometimes you may want to give up, sometimes you may not be feeling it. But if you completely give up, one day you're gonna look back and you're gonna probably be upset because you're gonna realize, dang, I could have really went somewhere with what I was trying to do, but instead I let myself get uh sidetracked. I let myself like I just let myself get talked down. I talked myself down. I procrastinated. I let myself get discouraged. I didn't really just go and put my all in it. And sometimes you feel like you putting your all in it, but sometimes you're not. But then again, sometimes you are. And that's another point. Like don't force something that's not for you. Like you'll know if it's for you. You'll know. And you won't have to feel like I'm forcing this. This is not comfortable for me. You feel like, okay, this is it. I'm doing it. Like I'm really doing it. I did it. Like yeah. You feel happy. You feel comfortable. Like yeah, it's gonna be rocky. Yeah, it's gonna have a whole lot of ups and downs. Probably more downs than ups. But then at the end, once you finish that, you're up. You just gonna go up from there. And then all those downs is gonna be what helped build the foundation for you to stand on, for you to get to what you need to do, for you to be happy, to complete your goals, to own that shop, to own that salon, to own that business, do your clothing brand, be a singer, be a rapper, be a YouTuber, be a social media influencer, be whatever you want to be, architect, motherfucking computer software engineer, anything, whatever. You have to really buckle down and really um focus. You gotta focus. You gotta make sure you prioritize also. Make sure you know, okay, well, I wanna go out with my friends, but I have some work that I can be doing tonight to study so that way when I have my exam next week or when I have whatever coming up next week, I'll be ready. When they decide to try to put me to the test, I'll be ready instead of, oh snap, I forgot to look at the book. I forgot to look at my papers. I forgot to look at whatever, and now I don't know what to do. All because you went out. You got that drink. You was feeling good. You was dancing. You was shaking down. You was whatever you was doing, and now you you don't know what to do because your priorities weren't straight, and you put something in the forefront that's not really important. Because at the end of the day, what's going out going to do for you besides tire your body out? Like, and all kinds of other things, possibly put you at risk depending on where you going, where you at, what type of people you around. Like, oof. It's going to really, it's a lot of possibilities, but you got to focus. You got to know what's important. Like, but yes, like, you really you gotta be you gotta be on it, and you gotta be not just talking about it. You can't just be about talk and not about action. You gotta really put yourself in there, and that's something that I'm working on right now. Like a lot has changed with my mental, with my personality since this rig. Like I feel like I know I didn't die like extrally, but I feel like a part of me did die in that wreck. A part of me I'm very different. Like I'm the same me for the most part, but a lot of me is very different. A lot of my vibe is very different. The way I present myself, the way I carry myself, the way I am, who I am, is different. Like I'm just. I feel like it was a necessary change, but it was kind of abrupt. It felt like it just kind of happened. I don't know if I was already changing and didn't realize it, but I have changed a lot. And if you somebody that knows me, or if you know somebody that knows me, like you can attest to the fact of I'm not the same Nathan that I was before this accident. I've changed. My heart has shifted. My emotions are kind of colder. I still can cry when need be, but a lot has changed about me, like a whole lot. And yeah, I'm glad for the change though, because Now I'm a lot. It's a lot about me that's changed that I'm not gonna go into full detail about. Well, I can, but I'm just saying I'm more clean. I clean up a lot more now. I'm a lot more focused, even though I zone out a lot more at the same time. I'm a lot more focused. I'm a lot more honest and straight to the point with everybody. I don't really hold my tongue. I still will slightly, very sprinkle like a few specks, drops, bits of sugar coat, but not not a lot. Like I feel like if dealing with certain type of people, people can be very harsh and very cold and very honest towards me and not really consider how I feel. And I'm not saying I'm just gonna be mean or be rude about it, but I am going to be honest. I'm not going to hold that in just for it to cause me to have anxiety or stressing because I'm trying to save us. I'm trying to keep us from arguing. I'm trying to keep us from fighting while also creating a fight inside of myself. Like, no, I'm not finna hold back. I'm not with nobody. Like, nobody. Everybody around me, anybody that I've had any problems with, I pretty much came to all of them. And the people that I haven't is only because I haven't made my way around. Because right now, I got other things I'm focusing on that I don't want nobody possibly messing up. So, I'm, I really have changed like a whole bunch. I'm still me though. I'm still me. I'm just, I don't know. I'm a lot different. But yeah, we I done jumped all over the place in this video a little bit, but not too much, but just a little bit. But yeah, like we really gotta work on knowing what's for us and what's not. And that's another thing. Like whether it's a relationship, friendship, a work, I'm not saying work, a job, whatever it is. If it's not for you, let it go. If it's toxic, let it go. If it's hurting you, let it go. Like, get out, run.
Run.
Like, don't look back because time is gonna continue to go on, and that stuff you might not realize it in that moment, but all that adds up. And then at the end of the day, when you sit down and reflect, you realize that you're in a situation where you're not happy. You're at a job where you're not happy. You're in a relationship or a marriage where you're not happy. You're in a house where you're not happy. You're in anything, a friendship where you're not happy. Like you shouldn't be putting yourself through something or putting yourself somewhere in circumstances where you're not happy. I mean, I understand with certain places you're not gonna always be happy. But when it's to the point to where it's affecting you drastically here, because mental health is very important, like very important, and people don't take it seriously until they have anxiety attacks, till they losing their mind, going crazy. Like mental health is very serious, and when it starts to feel like it's affecting your mental health, let it go. Like let it go, like Elsa said.
Let it go. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore.
Just let it go. Like it's not worth your time. It's not worth being frustrated or stressed or sad about. Let it go. You might love him or her. You might love that job. You might hate that job, but you might feel like you don't know where else you fit in. You might not want to leave a friend that you've been friends with for a long time. But if it's not making you happy, get out, baby. Get out, baby. Because no, we're not doing that no more. We're not putting ourselves in situations where we're not happy just to make somebody else happy. Because if they die, if that job gets shut down, if those people get removed out of your life or in a drastic way, and you was dependent on that, you was putting out that as your forefront, you wasn't even focused on your happiness because you were so busy trying to do everything for that person, that job, and everything else. What are you gonna do? you're gonna be so upset. You're gonna be so sad because now you feel like, who am I? What's my job? What's my space? How am I supposed to make somebody happy when you're supposed to be working on making you happy? Instead, you let yourself become a people pleaser. And it's not bad to want to please, but when it comes at the expense of you, don't do that. Don't do it. Like, it's not worth it. It's really not. Like, you gonna be so happy when you realize that I didn't allow myself to be put in a situation where I'm hurt. I didn't allow myself to be put in a situation where I am regretted. I have a lot of regret. Like, I don't regret nothing I did. Like, I did that, and whatever came with it came with it. But yeah, we just gotta learn to get out of situations where we're not happy, where we're not comfortable, where we're not being allowed to be who we are, where we're not allowed to fully excel or grow. Don't let nobody limit you. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Because half the time they doing that because they have insecurities. They have doubts about themselves. They got all these different worries and stuff. Like, don't let them project onto you. I mean, I know it might be hard, especially when you're dealing with certain family members and stuff like that, but don't let them do that to you. You worth more than that. You really are. You worth way more than to let somebody make you feel like you ain't nothing. Like, you're God got you here for a reason. Everybody has a purpose, and who knows who you might be? Who knows what you might be? You might not be the president. You might not be the governor, but it ain't nice to somebody could make somebody go to work and become something big. They can make them feel happy and feel like I can do whatever I want. I can be whoever I want, and can't nobody stop me. Like, they can really blow up and then remember you and be like, wow, he or she was really nice to me. They was really nice to me. And now I when I look back and they run across you again, they might bless you. They might help you out. They might help pick you up. Like, you just never know. You never know. And that's why you gotta it's just, I don't know. It's a lot of different points I'm jumping all over in this video. But just know, don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. Don't let nobody throw off your focus of what's important. Get your goals done. Go to school. Go to get that job. Go get that car. Go do what you want to do. And do that. Do that. Because when you look back, you're going to be so happy. You're going to be so proud of yourself because you did that for you. You're going to feel so accomplished. You got to do that. Or else you're going to always have that thought in the back of your head of, what if I would have this? What if I would have continued? Like, don't leave yourself no room. Do it. Don't leave yourself no room for regret. Yeah, you might regret a little bit, but don't make this a whole story about regret. Do it. But I think that's about the end of this little video. As far as me, I'm still working on my stress management, my anxiety, all that. I'm doing pretty good. I'm a lot more happier. I'm a lot more whole, a lot more content. But I'm good. I'm great, actually. I'm getting that hunger back to want to do stuff, to want to work, to want to go to school, to want to do those things again that I felt like I wasn't going to be able to do. I felt like after that break I was never going to be the same, but I can do this. I know you can too. We got this. We got this. But thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like. I think I said like. Like, subscribe, share this video, turn on the notification bell so you can get notifications when I post, and comment, give me some ideas about videos. Share your stories about anything you want to talk about in the comments. I'm always looking for people to talk to, as long as you ain't talking too crazy or disrespectful. I'm very open to having conversations with people. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all. What was that? I really appreciate you for watching this video. And all right now, bye.